Hello, everybody. Tristan here, Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And tonight we are going to go over, sorry, for some reason my connection's sort of wonky and my video's delayed. So that's really annoying. Some of you say it is, some of you say it's not. It is on my end. I don't know. We got some weird weather going on, so we're going to do the best that we can here. But tonight we're going to go over Leaders Retreat and what it takes for you to get to Leaders Retreat, and also what Leaders Retreat is and what it means. So if you have never heard of Leaders Retreat before, you've never even, maybe you haven't been, which I would say majority of you haven't. I think Jill and I are the only people that have been to Leaders Retreat. So if you've never been to Leaders Retreat, never heard about Leaders Retreat, and you're just like, I don't know, this just sort of influenced me or just kind of resonated something, so excited for you to be on and so excited to be sharing with you guys exactly this opportunity. So Leaders Retreat versus Convention. So Convention, we just got back from Vegas, was an amazing time. Convention is open to every ambassador that's on Plexus. It's something that you pay a fee, $79.95 was the early bird fee. And it actually maxed out for the first time this year. That had never happened before. So Convention is open to everybody. It's company-wide. You don't have to be a certain rank to go there. You don't have to earn it. The information that's given, the training that's given is superb, and it kind of breaks down into different groups that you're in. And it's out of this world, crazy, amazing, wonderful. But Leaders Retreat, take Convention up 4 or 5 notches, and you get Leaders Retreat. So Leaders Retreat is even more enhanced, and Leaders Retreat is something that you earn. So not everybody can go. It has to be something that you earn based on credits, which are similar to like the convention credits. And the minimum requirement to go is 750 credits. And you earn these by adding ambassadors, by your PV that you're doing, yours and your customers' PV that goes in. And you also earn this by getting customers yourself. And so there's a chart that bases that off point system. And these points are good through, they're retroactive to June 1st, and then all of July and all of August. So that is different if you've been an ambassador. That's different than last year. Last year it ran through the middle of September, September 14th. This year it does not. It ends at the end of August. So it's a shorter time period. And it really is a competitive thing because Leaders Retreat is for leaders. You will not go to Leaders Retreat and not find a leader. Everybody at Leaders Retreat has worked. They've worked hard to get there. They're a leader for their team. They're a leader for Plexus. And Plexus, our company, our COE and CMOs, they want to reward that. It's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity. This year it's going to be October 27th through 29th, which is 27th is a Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And in general, how Leaders Retreat has gone the last 2 years, and I assume will be kind of the same layout this year, is on the 27th when you go, there's a big reception. Everybody's invited. Let me put this into perspective just a little bit. Last year, the reception for Leaders Retreat was Plexus bought out the whole block of the Washington Gaylord is where we stayed. I don't think that was the actual name of it, but we were in Washington, D.C. at the Gaylord, and there was a block in front of it. They rented out this whole block. There were 4 restaurants that they closed down, and it was open. It was like a free-for-all for all the ambassadors that were there and their families. George and Josiah both with me. It was kid-friendly, family-friendly. Leaders Retreat is very family-friendly. Convention was family friendly. There were people that were walking around with their kids and their babies, and it was friendly like that. But Convention is very intense. We're there for 3 days, and there is literally stuff going on every second of the day. 2 of those days are, really compacted with sessions that you're in and such like that. Whereas Leaders Retreat, you get there on the 27th. There's a reception. Last year, like I said, they brought it out. They closed down these restaurants. It was open. There was also a live performer of someone that won Voice in one of the seasons. Like, it's a big deal. Okay, so you start with the reception. Then the next day and the following day, so Friday and Saturday, there's mini sessions, like a 3-hour session one day, a 4-hour session one day. Last year, one of those sessions was a private concert by Jewel, the artist, songwriter Jewel. It was awesome. It was so amazing. Jill and I were there with Christy and Amber, I believe, the people that went on our teams. And Jill and I were having the best time ever texting our significant others and making them jealous that we were in a Jewel concert. It was amazing. It was so much fun. And then usually there's a breakfast that Plexus puts on one of those days. And then it ends with a Halloween concert or reception that, again, is huge. There's food at that reception. I mean, just amazing. And that is the stuff that when you win Leaders Retreat, you automatically get that. The other big part is Plexus pays for your hotel for you and a guest at the Gaylord, and they eat that cost. If you don't think that's a big deal, look how much up it stays to stay at a Gaylord. It's a big deal, y'all. It's hundreds of dollars. And that's what you get. Those are the things you get just by qualifying, just by getting 750 credits. Then on top of that, you can win more things. You can win fun money. You can win a dinner. You can win a $5,000 shopping spree. All these other things that go on top of it. So super, super awesome. You want to be there. It's amazing. Okay, before I get into any more details, I would love it if Jill could share with us a little bit. Jill Foster is one of my level ones. She earned Leaders Retreat last year. I have to brag on her a little bit. She earned Leaders Retreat last year as a silver ambassador. So if you are sitting on this call right now and you're like, I have nobody under me, I don't even have a customer, I don't want to hear your excuses. Truly, I don't. Because you have 2.5 months more to go and you will get yourself there. Jill went last year as a silver ambassador, and I qualified my first year as a silver ambassador too. It can be done. All right, Miss Jill, let's hear it.
All right. Well, yeah, Tristan's right. I was a silver last year. I actually skated into convention the week before as a silver. So I had just gotten my third ambassador the week of convention, and my PV was pretty good last summer, but I really had to hustle. I mean, convention lit the fire because you come back from convention and you're all charged up and made lots of new contacts, and you're promoting the business and the opportunity. And my team did start growing, definitely, but I was able to qualify for Leaders Retreat. I think it was the end of August. I don't think I went into September, and it was fabulous. It really was. We flew out to DC, and again, Dave is not an ambassador. My guy is not an ambassador, but he sure likes the perks of Plexus, let me tell you. From Phoenix last year to when he walked through Washington, the Gaylord, and he was like, we don't have to pay for these rooms? What? Wait, who's paying for this? Plexus. Welcome to Plexus, honey. Welcome to Plexus. And yeah, the hotel stay was like almost $900. And so, yeah, Plexus paid for that. But the trainings, you just really feel pampered. They highlight to you that you're a very small percentage of the ambassadors get to Leaders Retreat. But I was looking through, we got these little notebooks last year, just kind of like what we got at convention. And I was trying to look through, the start of it was about, some of the organizational stuff, the new products that they were coming out with, the new success kit, those types of things. But they really just highlighted that we were there. If we were there, we were a leader or a future leader in the company, and they really just poured into you and made you feel super valuable to the company. And the trainings that we got were fabulous. Rita Davenport was there. She did a little bit of the same stuff at convention that she did with us at Leaders Retreat, but she was still really funny. Talked about what rank are you? I'm in qualification for Diamond. So if you've been on the Facebook post and you've seen that hashtag qualification for Diamond, that's where that came from. And they just really talked about pouring into your teams. You're a leader, what steps you can take, how to build your teams, be a better leader. It was just really, really moving. There was some inspiration. Jewel came out. Her story, her personal story of rising from basically leaving home, playing on the streets, playing her music on the streets as a street performer, being homeless, to becoming the superstar that she is, and never giving up, don't quit, that kind of thing. That it all everything that Plexus did fed into the fact that they truly were pouring into us, that we could become, dream big, don't give up your dreams, all that kind of stuff. You are destined for diamond, that type of thing. And, I wrote down different things in my book that says your upline is not as important as your downline. So, again, they were saying you need to pour into your team and how to build your team up so that they raise you up too. First you make your habits, and then your habits will make or break you. A setback is a setup for a comeback. So, just different little sayings that we, similar to what we heard at convention. They just really talked about what you can do for yourself, how you have to prepare. We are exploding all over the world, and it was just really a good feeling. The diamonds that we see, or the jewels that we see on Facebook, were right there next to us, talking with us, chatting with us. We were just one company, and there was no delineation like there is at convention, where the jewels have to sit or go down the escalator, and everybody was among everybody else. And I was kind of starstruck. I know I was, but it was a neat feeling to know that I had earned that trip, and that the company had acknowledged my efforts. I don't know that I've had any other company that I've worked for acknowledge my efforts like this. And it really made you want to just do more, be more. And a really, really good feeling. Jewel was, again, she was a highlight for me. Her music is very moving for me. There's some music, some of her songs mean a lot to me. I'm older than a lot of you guys, but there's some history to some of her songs that you connect with music. And so I really liked that part of it. And it was just amazing that they would just surprise us and bring her out and, have a private concert for, 1,200 people or however many people were there for an hour with this superstar. But I just think every leaders retreat has to get bigger and better. And I'm excited for this one. So, and I know if I could get it last year, I can do it this year, and so can everyone on my team. So I'm excited for us to grow and there was 4 of us last year, and I think there could be easily a dozen or more this coming October. And those of you that are in the schools just got to ask for that Thursday, Friday off.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I think that for Journey Towards Diamond, there was 4 of us for all of Journey Towards Diamond. So everybody under Amber last year. I think she's projecting or wishing, her goal is to have 50 people from Journey Towards Diamond there. And I know my goal for Odyssey to Gems is to have 20. So heck yes, we can for sure do that. For sure. So exciting. The other thing that I was going to say about that is, and Jill mentioned this, it's truly just like the top percentage of the company. But I think, what was it, Jill? Was it the top 15% last year?
No, it was a lot less than that. It was
top 2%.
Top 2%, I think they said.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was amazing, you guys, just to be there and to know that truly anyone can be there. Anybody can qualify for that. So exciting. Okay, so I want to actually talk about, if you're on this call, it means you're a leader. It means you have the initiative, or you have something spark enough in your brain. When we were talking about this, you're like, I want to do that. I can do that. So I'm going to talk to you guys like you're all leaders, because here's the reality. This will start with you guys believing it. It will start with you saying, I'm a leader, acknowledging it yourself, okay? My team hears this all the time. I truly believe that if you're a part of this team, if you're on this call right now, if you are a part of our Plexus family, you're placed here for a reason. It's not by accident. God, you just didn't wake up and say, hey, I want to jump on this call. You're here because God placed you here. So listen up, start believing in yourself, because you are where you are supposed to be, and you are going to be at Leaders Retreat with us, okay? So Leaders Retreat is for people who love Plexus. That's obviously all of you. right? That's every single person that's on the thing. One of the people, or one of the ambassadors, Stephanie, who did the original kind of how to get to leaders retreat. If you haven't listened to those videos, they're on the Journey Towards Diamond and Odyssey to Gems page. For those of y'all that are joining us from Elena's team, I'm pretty sure she posted on her team as well. But she says, so there's a famous evangelicalist that she follows. And he talks about if you set yourself on fire, people would come from miles around to see you, right? If you found out that somebody could automatically put themselves on fire, you'd be like, I want to go see that, even though we know that if you're going to burn, that's not a good sight, but our curiosity, right? We get that. It's like a fire that we get inside of. It's this attraction. No different than why do bugs fly into lights that zap them and kill them? I mean, it's like, I don't know. They just do. They're attracted. Same thing with your plexus passion. You have to get excited, okay? You have to get excited. You have to get passion. You have to get that passion that's deep down in your soul to get you so excited that you just want to tell people. You just can't keep it in. It's this excitement that you're like, I'm changing lives. I have the ability to give hope and life and freedom to every single person. It's a gift that we have that we should be spilling out of us, okay? It should be something that we can't keep inside because we're so excited about. So that's what is going to get you to Leaders Retreat. That excitement is going to get you there, okay? That joy, that love that's in your heart. And if you don't have that excitement, if you're like, I mean, that's great, I'm glad she's talking about it, but I just don't have that, then as soon as this call is over, I want you to YouTube Diamond documentaries. And I want you to watch 2. Just pick 2. I don't even care what they are. You will be inspired. These are normal people. And you know what? If you're from the Midwest and you're like, I don't know, like that's fine that these other people are doing this, but I don't know if I can do it. I want you to check out Jen Hawkins, okay? She's our diamond, our big diamond. She's diamond emerald, okay? So that's a big deal. She re-entered. She's now, she's sapphire. Sapphire. She's sapphire. Okay, y'all, her diamond documentary is in front of the apartment that her and Cody were renting on a lawn chair. It doesn't get more authentic than that, guys. These are true people. There are diamond documentaries of single moms. There are diamond documentaries of newly divorcees. There's diamond documentaries of people that are grandmas. There's diamond documentaries of people that were in so much debt that they were going to be foreclosed on. The McCalls, watch them. Okay, this is craziness. This is true life. This is awesomeness. If you don't have that belief, watch a diamond documentary. If you still don't have that belief after you watch a diamond documentary, y'all need to call me because we're going to have a one-on-one. You're going to leave with passion, okay? Promise. All right. So let's talk about the best scenarios to get there. So to get to Leaders Retreat, you need 750 points, okay? And there's different scenarios that you can do that. In Stephanie's video that she did, she broke that down really well. But I want to talk about the best possible scenario. And if these numbers that we're about to say give you some anxiety, good. If they make you feel uncomfortable, good. Because if you're not uncomfortable, then you aren't stepping out far enough outside of your comfort zone, okay? If you're not uncomfortable just a little bit, then I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you or what to say. Nothing good has ever came that was truly life-altering that wasn't a little bit uncomfortable, that didn't make you step back and say, I don't know. We're meant to do that because that uncomfortable makes us grow. That uncomfortability, that's not a word, but whatever. That makes you step outside and feel a little more energized and feel a little more excited. Okay, so best scenario, 1,000 PV. Now, days are dwindling, y'all. There's only 30 days in this month, and it's the 22nd. So maybe you're like, I don't even have 10 PV. Okay, then you know what? For this month, you're going to get 500 PV. Your goal is to get 500 PV. But July and August, you're getting 1,000 PV. And you're like, Tristan, that's great, but can I just like buy that PV? Because how do you expect that to get up there? Well, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to talk about. The best scenario, though, is 1,000 PV, adding 5 new customers a month, and adding 5 new ambassadors a month. Now, these customers are people you sponsor yourself. These ambassadors can be anywhere from your levels 1 through 4. Okay, but if you get 1,000 PV and you get that for 3 months, 1,000 PV gets you 150 PV a month. That equals a 450 credits. Now, I'm not good at math, but I have it written down, okay? So I know my math is right. So you can't doubt me because I wrote it down. And I did it on a calculator. Ooh, yeah. Okay, next thing. 1,000 PV, 3 months in a row, we got 450 credits. We need 750. We're getting closer. If you add 5 new customers every single month, and this is only 50 PV, okay? This isn't a ton. We're gonna talk about why that's important here in a minute too. 5 new customers, 50 PV, 10 points apiece times 3 months. Again, already did my math. That's 150 credits, okay? So we got 450 plus 150, and all we've done is added 1,000 PV, and we're adding 5 new customers a month, all right? The last thing is 5 new ambassadors levels 1 through 4. So this is people you personally sponsor, and these are also people in your levels 1 through 4. So for me, that would be like Jill, Jill's level 1, and one of Jill's levels 1's level 1. Okay, so you're 4 legs deep. 5 people, levels 1 through 4, times 3 months. That's 15 people in 3 months. That's not a lot. That is totally 100% doable, even for you guys that don't have one person under you yet. It's doable. If you're doubting me, you need to write down a daily affirmation that you're going to have belief in yourself. You're going to write down a daily affirmation. You're going to speak it over yourself every single day. Because we don't have time for doubt, y'all. We're going to the top. I'm driving a Lexus. So are you. Doubt doesn't exist. Okay? 450 credits for our PV. 150 credits for our 5 new ambassadors every single month. 150 credits for our 5 new customers every single month equals, ta-da-da, 750 credits. You are at Leaders Retreat. Doable, 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 doable. Now, how I talked about those 5 customers a month, and you only need 50 PV or more. This is where our awesome new products come into play. We have a new product out called the Edge. If you haven't heard of Edge, you've been living under a rock, and I'm going to need you to crawl out, okay? This Edge is directed specifically for energy, and it works. If you don't believe me, then you should watch some of my previous huddles and then watch this one, because I'm like edged out. It's awesome. This is, so a bottle of Edge is $30, and it's like 25 PV or something like that. Like, it's not overly crazy. What's someone saying? 23 PV. Okay. Then, if you get people to buy a 7-day trial of Slim, 7-day trial of Slim and 1 bottle of Edge, I'm told, is that right? Or a bottle of Slim, a bag of Slim. A bag of Slim and a bottle of Edge. Sorry, I don't know, hiccup. Anyway, bottle of Edge, bag of Slim, you're going to get your 50 PV. You're actually getting over 50 PV. And then you're also going to get that credit. So that is going to be a bottle of Edge, bag of Slim. That's going to get you Leaders Retreat credits. It's also then going to your PV. The other thing you can do is a bottle of bottle of Edge or a bottle of X Factor. This is going to be for your people that are wanting energy, or your people that are also wanting balance. My brain just fried. Wanting energy, or also wanting like health and wellness. Okay, if people are taking a multivitamin, I want you to challenge them to try our multivitamin for a month. Our multivitamin X Factor is fully methylated. It has folate in it. It has the New Zealand blackcurrant. It's phenomenal, okay? And again, not a ton of money. So if these 2 things, X Factor, Edge will get you that. Slim and Edge will get you that. This is how confident I am. I've had 2 new customers order the Slim and the Edge today, and I started talking to them on Monday. Y'all, I've been doing this for 2 years. I have 2 new customers that started today on Edge and Slim, and it is because the Edge works, and it's because I gave them on Monday when I came back, I each gave them 1 Edge pill and said, try it. I want you to try it today. Okay, so you can't do that. You can't like mail out an Edge. But if you have a friend you can add an Edge pill to, why not? I'm going to post this on YouTube, so I probably shouldn't say that. So don't tell out my secret. But it's a true deal. That's not compliance approved, but that's okay. All right. So you're finding people that need energy. People that have told you no before. Reach out to them. This energy thing is the gateway. Edge is a gateway drug. Drug's kind of a bad word to say, but that's okay. Because people get immediate results. They're excited about this. And the momentum right now with Plexus, the excitement with Plexus because of Edge is a true deal. I'm currently delayed, so it's odd seeing myself after I speak it. Sorry about that. It'll be entertaining to watch later. Okay, so our 50 PV that we need to get, that can come from really promoting out our new Edge. X Factor and Edge, Slim and Edge. I'm still huge fan, will always be Triplex, y'all. But if you need to use the Edge to start it, then do it. There's several girls on our team that are going to be doing challenge, a 60-day challenge with the Edge. Amanda and Michelle are heading that up. If you want to be a part of that, reach out to them. See what you can do to get a part of that group. It's going to be awesome. But if someone, you know, if you have to sort of get people in on a slow thing, if you have to start people with Edge alone, then start them with Edge alone. But they're going to feel so great that they're going to want more. And again, all of our products have a 60-day money-back guarantee. This, though, if you're doing this every single month, you're adding 1,000 PV, you're adding 5 new customers, you're adding 5 new ambassadors. That's going to get you to Leaders Retreat. But the other thing you're doing is you're adding crazy momentum to your team. Think about it for 2 seconds. If you yourself am adding this, who's getting excited? You're excited, your team's excited, your family's excited, your paycheck's increasing. Holla, this is good things, right? That momentum is growing. We're getting excited. We're having fun. Who doesn't like to have fun? I love having fun. All right, so what if you're like, okay, but the month's almost over and I don't got nothing? Like I said, shoot for 500 PV. Believe you can do it. If you have a month that doesn't go well, June doesn't go well, are you allowed to give up? No, you're not. You're just doing better in July, right? You're striving for more. You're having the whole month. You're working harder. You're working longer. Myself, Amber, Elena, Jill, Heather, Lynette, all these leaders that are on your team, Sabrina, Michelle, all of you guys are reaching for Leaders Retreat. Every single one of you. Get your team excited. Talk to your team. Talk to the leaders on your team. Look at your team. Look at the top 20% on your team. That may be one person for you. That may be 2 people for you. That may be yourself. That's okay. It starts with you. Your team will grow as quickly as you grow. Your team will follow the leader. If you're excited, if you're having fun, if you're reaching out to people and bringing new customers, your team's going to follow. Now, how do you know who to reach out to? Y'all, if you have not made up your top 100 list, you need to do it tonight. There is some amazing documents that are out there that were posted with those videos. The one that I am using, I have to give a shout out to Mary and Christy, our friends that live in Texas. So Stephanie, the original ambassador that did the video, she posted a DMO sheet she did. Mary took this DMO sheet and shot it with some steroids and came out with the version that we have. But for those of us that are Windows lovers and not Mac lovers, or just not rich enough to own a Mac, guilty. Anyway, then you had to convert it over. So with my work, I was able to convert it over. And that is what I'm using, is a Word version that's converted down and that I take and did all the stuff. So this is why this thing is brilliant. So Sunday nights, or for me, it was Monday night when I converted it all down, I went through, took my list of 100 people. Now this list of 100 people, if you think 100 sounds like a lot, start with 50. If you think 50 sounds like a lot, start with 25. If you have not figured this out yet, it's not about the number, it's where you start. If you haven't started, you need to start. And then once you start, then move forward, okay? But take your list, we're gonna say 100 because that's what I had, a list of 100 people. These are people that are prospects. Now, these aren't just people that have asked you about Plexus. This has nothing really to do. Your list of 100 has nothing to do with who's asked you. It's about your perspective. Who do you think needs Plexus? Who do you think needs the business opportunity? Write these people down. Pray about it. Y'all, I'm constantly like, God, I need people downloaded to my brain. Show that, have their posts or their status post up to me on Facebook. Let me run into them in the grocery store. Let my husband for somehow bring your name up. Whoever, download those lists to me. And those people are written down. And that list of 100 is constantly growing, constantly moving. When we go out and I get a good pedicure, write their name down. When they hand you a business card, hand them one right back, okay? This is a list that's continually growing, continually growing. So then what I did was I took that list of 100 and I plugged them in. And I have 2 of these filled out. All of this week, can y'all see this? This is tomorrow and Thursday. Filled out 1 through 10. Like I said, this list is on steroids because I have goals. But you can do it 1 through 3. If you need to do 5, if you're like, okay, I can only reach out, I'm swamped. I can only reach out to 3 new people a day, then reach out to 3 new people a day. If you're like, I can only reach out to 3 new people a week, then reach out to 3 new people a week. But this is what I'm going to tell you. If you don't get to Leaders Retreat and you're reaching out to 3 people a week, that's on you. If you want Leaders Retreat, it's time to hop it up. It's time to put your goals on steroids and make them happen. This is your journey. This is your business. If anyone ever tells you different, they're wrong. This is your business. Plexus is your business. But how much you do every single day will contribute to how quickly you grow. So if you're ready to grow, if you're ready to get to Leaders Retreat, then you need to be doing the work, and it needs to be every single day. Now, I have mine broke down to 60 minutes a day, okay? But those 60 minutes aren't 60 minutes. Like, I don't start a watch and go to 60 minutes. No. Y'all, I got this broke down to seconds of a day. Truly, I have it called a power hour of 60 minutes. 5 minutes praying over my business while I'm driving to work in the morning. 5 minutes saying my daily affirmations while I'm driving to work in the morning. 5 minutes messaging my leaders while I'm driving to work in the morning. Y'all getting my drift here? 15 minutes working on my 10, 2, and 2, which is reaching out to 10 new people, following up with 10 new people, and following up with 10 new ambassadors. 15 minutes, lunch break, at work. 5 minutes engaging with my dream team. These are the people that I want on my dream team. And this is me liking their posts on Facebook, commenting on their posts on Facebook, sending them a text message, not talking about Plexus, engaging in their life, because we know that if we put ourselves in people's lives, people will then pay attention to your life. It's how the Facebook algorithm works. It's how our brain works. It's how we work as a social society. Okay? 5 minutes while on lunch. Today, it was in the bathroom at lunch because my phone wouldn't stop ringing, so I had to escape. It was like I was home with my 3-year-old. Okay? So this is breaking it down to seconds of the day. 10 minutes training video. I did that driving home. 10 minutes for personal growth, reading a book. I'll do that right before I go to bed. Break it down to seconds of a day, minutes of a day, whenever you can fit in. Your business, figure out how to make it work, okay? Let's see. We're running out of time because I'm too cheap to pay to upgrade Zoom. That's not true. I just haven't done it yet. All right. Anybody have any questions? Yes, Jill.
Hey, Tristan, I just wanted to point out that to get the points, they have to be new customers. And so it can't be a former retail customer that might have bought something 6 months ago, and then you reach out to them for the edge. They're still in the system. So just know that it has to be a new customer. And then something else that you do get credit for is if it's a new customer, say this month in June, they're loving the product, they order again in July, August, flip them to ambassador, and you get the 10 points for the ambassador flip. So that's a good way. I mean, if they buy the bag of Slim and the, Edge this month, they love it, let them buy it again. And then in August go, you know what, you could be saving money, $34.95. We got this, Slim Mega X Factor combo for $99. There's your upgrade to an ambassador and another 10 points that you might just need. So it's kind of, as you're thinking about your dream team, think about who you really need to press right now for customer first, if that's the focus you want to go to.
Yeah.
I thought something else, but I can't remember. We're less than a minute. So
I know. The last thing that I want to say is part of these 10 people that I'm reaching out to every day, I'm sending them a message. These are if you look at the documents that Stephanie did, that Amber uploaded, Beth uploaded them for Odyssey to Gems. I'll make sure Elena uploads them if she hasn't already. In there is verbiage to use that you can use when you're reaching out to these people. And it's talking about introducing them to Plexus for the first time. And then every week having a Zoom opportunity event for my team and myself, or anybody that's on this call. Anybody's welcome. That's going to be Sunday at 3 o'clock. I already have the graphic made and the Zoom ID. So as soon as this is over, I will post it. If that doesn't work for you, do one yourself, y'all. Take it on and share that. Share the wealth. See if anybody else wants to join you in that. There's power in numbers. Power in that commitment, power in people seeing that excitement. So we're almost out of time. I hope you guys, this was helpful. I hope you got something out of it. If you have questions, please message me. And I cannot wait for all of us to be at Leaders Retreat together. If you're coming to Leaders Retreat, I'll buy you a drink. I promise. It'll be awesome. It could even be a virgin drink. It's up to your choice. It could be some milk. It'll be all right for Amanda. It's got to be virgin because she's a youngin'. All right, girls, I'm going to stop this. And guys, have a great night. See you guys later.